Hey guys, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center, and today we're going to do a special uncrating on the 2021 ZX10R. This is a black non-ABS, so a black with ABS, excuse me, so a ZX1002 LMFNL. Alright, so we got Delbert and Royce, two of our make ready guys, and they're going to pop the top off and we're going to look at it all together. All of us together. So a lot of anticipation around this new ZX10R. Begin lots called. This one is already sold, so gentleman's going to pick it up tomorrow. One of the other sales guys sold it, so I'm not sure that customer's name, but this is the black. Some pretty cool stuff on this bike. Of course, increased output, new fairing design for better aerodynamics, new LED headlights on these. LED headlights. These LED headlights are, go ahead, Delbert, are about a pound lighter than the previous halogen headlights. Red stripes. Here's Brembo brake calipers. These are the M50s on the front. I can still get a Nissan caliper in the rear. A look of the new TFT display, and TFT stands for thin transistor film. Also pretty interesting is they put the Kawasaki, the River Marque. Normally we only see this on the H2 models, so the Ninja H2, the ZH2, the H2SX. It's pretty cool. Some little vents there on that trim panel. If you've ever wondered how one comes to us, this is typically how the Ninjas come. Some of the bikes require more assembly than these. This does have, it looks like, the LED turn signals. So a lot of the Kawasaki's, if you've been watching my videos, you know that a lot of the bikes in Europe that came with LED turn signals, the USA bikes weren't getting those, but finally it looks like we're getting the LED turn signals. And of course, it has the LED turn signals in the mirrors, and those mirrors come off very quickly and easily. So if you're doing like a track day, you can pop the mirrors off, and you can pop off this rear fender assembly to go to a track day very, very easily. I hope this video is not too dark. We kind of discussed doing it out there in the sun or doing it here in the shade. It was kind of half and half, so we had to move it for the video. But these guys have put together lots and lots of motorcycles, so they're able to do it quite quickly. Delbert has put together thousands of motorcycles for us. And then, of course, for the sake of the video, they're moving quickly. So the exhaust on these bikes is a stainless steel and titanium, well, I'm sorry, it's a titanium alloy exhaust, which actually has better heat resistance than if it was pure titanium. And so that titanium alloy exhaust, they can actually make that thinner and lighter than if it was just pure titanium. And they say that the spec on the exhaust is very similar to what the race team used. So the bends, the length of the header tubes, those type of things. Also new for put you in neutral. There you go. Also new for 2021 is these bikes are equipped with electronic cruise control from the factory. So electronic cruise control. Again, there's your TFT display. We won't be able to turn it on until we get the battery in it. Both keys attached right there along with the key code. These little rubbers on the ends are just so that these don't scratch while they're in the crate there. Nice. I like the gloss paint on these. I'm a big fan of the gloss paint. Looks like it does have some matte finish there. It looks like it does come with the tank pad. That's pretty cool. Electronic steering dampener from Olin's. New style starter button like we see on some of the other models now. This is equipped with, of course, traction control. This, like I said, this is ABS, and this has the, it doesn't have the little Kibs logos on there, the Kawasaki Intelligent Braking System logos on it. I really dig the look of the fairing. I think it looks much better in person than it did in the pictures we were seeing. Also new for 2021, the oil cooler is now air cooled, where before it was air and water cooled, and so just oil, just using the air to cool the oil cooler now. A little better performance there. Also got the river mark right up here on the top triple clamp.
For now.
All right. These are equipped with quick shifter, both up and down. So there's your quick shifter potentiometer. Of course, the LED tail light. That's not particularly new. Weight on these is, I was actually looking because when I saw that the headlight was almost a pound lighter, I must have added a little weight somewhere because this is very close in weight to the previous ZX10R from last year. It's actually maybe a pound or two heavier overall, but still quite light at just over 450 pounds curb weight. So that's with fluids, with the battery and so forth. And I believe these have a lithium battery. They may have it just a minute. Is that a lithium? No, it's just a regular lead acid battery, but it comes pre-acidize. So you could put a lithium battery in it, probably lose a little weight on that. Let's see what else. Oh, it looks like it's got a little LED maybe right up here. That'll be a shift light, I'm sure. All right, Delbert's going to put the windshield on. Clear windshield. Windshield's a little taller than the previous model and a little steeper angle here. So they angled it up just a little bit compared to the previous model. We'll be real careful not to scratch that, of course. We don't like scratches, right?
No, don't like scratches at all.
No scratches. The overall wheelbase in this bike about 10 millimeters longer than the previous ZX10R. Added about 8 millimeters to the swing arm, and then about 2 millimeters in offset on the front triple clamp. So I assume that the pivot here is moved back 2 millimeters, which moves the front wheel forward some. And then the trail was changed just a little bit to help it turn in a little faster. I think these are Brembo rotors as well, although I don't see the Brembo logo on it. 120/70/17 front, and then I believe it's a 190/55. Yep, 190/55/17 rear. Bridgestone Battle Axe tires. So we've got a ZX10R. We've ordered a few ZX10Rs. We've got a couple of deposits. So I think we've got 2 or 3 ZX10Rs coming, and we'll take a look at one of those when we get the first one in. The 10RR is going to have the forged aluminum wheels, which are a little bit lighter, and then the 10RR is going to have the titanium rods in the motor, which are very, very expensive. The 10RR, so the ZX10R in black, non-ABS. Sells MSRP is $16,399. The KRT adds, I believe, $300, $16,699. Then ABS is going to add $1,000, so $17,399 for a black like this one with ABS, or $17,699 for the KRT with ABS. And then the ZX10RR is going to come only with ABS, and it is $28,999. So that bike should be pretty exclusive for sure. Excellent. We got our windshield installed, so we still don't have a battery in it yet, but so it's going to have a little light there as well. But I really dig the simplicity of this. It's really not over graphic. Have a little bit of changing the contrast in the gloss and the matte finish here. The matte finish with the gloss, and then we've got a matte finish on the lower fairing here. Gloss black on the wheels. There. Alright, well that's going to be a look at our 2021 ZX10R unboxing. We'll get this all put together. We'll get the battery put in it. We'll give it a little heat cycle, and then we'll come back and make another video and show you the display and a few of those things. All right, stay tuned for part 2. All right, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. We're back for the second part of our unboxing video. You saw us get it out of the crate earlier. Now I thought it'd be great to do a walk around. We'll turn the key on, take a look at the new TFT display, get a look at the headlights, and just all around maybe get a better look. This bike, maybe the lighting will be a little better where we're at now, but boy, very, very sexy motorcycle. And the more I see it, the more I like it. Really digging the rear LED turn signals. I really like that there's not much graphics or anything here, just all this nice, I think this is metallic spark black. Just really like it. Not so busy, just nice and clean, a little stealthy looking. Let's take a look at that display. You can see the river mark comes up on that. And boy, we got a bad glare. Let's see if we can change the angles here. Maybe get that a little better. But there's a few different things you can do if you push the, I believe the select button over here. No, maybe the reset. Yeah, you can change the background from white to black, so whatever you prefer for day or night. And then there's a couple of different modes you can put this in. So you can put this in a track mode where it would prioritize the tack and gear position over some of the other information on the dash. So if you were doing a track day, you're less concerned with your miles per hour in that situation than you might be on the street, okay? It's a good look at our new cruise control switches there. You know, I'm wondering, I have an H2SX SE. My H2SX SE, the cruise control won't set above 85 miles an hour. It'll be interesting to find out if they did that on this as well. That will. And you may think, well, that's fast enough for a cruise control, but in Texas, where we have some speed limits that are 80 miles an hour, sometimes you might want to go a little faster than that. But nice ZX10R logo there. Love the look of these new handlebar weights. Didn't really notice that earlier. All right, let's go ahead and crank it up. This bike is sold. We're not going to rev it and get crazy, but let's go ahead and crank it up. Sounds like a ZX10. I'm really surprised at how canny it sounds. Definitely sounds aggressive. Again, this is a new bike we just serviced. We're not going to get crazy with the RPMs. Take a look at those headlights. marker light there. Let's see those LED turn signals in the back. Yep. All right, well there she is, folks, the 2021 ZX10R, and so far these have been pretty popular. We've had a lot of interest in them. Like I said, this one is already sold. We've got some deposits on a couple of ZX10RRs, so we're going to be doing a video when we get an RR model in. Those are pretty trick. They have the titanium rods that are very expensive, so that be a cool bike to see as well. All right. Once again, we are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com or by phone at 409-948-4969, and we would just love it if you give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come on down to Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help you just any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.